So I was streaming the other day, right? And the whole thing was basically like we go into a stream where they have less than 20 viewers. That was the aim, and it was a sponsored stream by Uber Eats, and they were basically like, all right, we're going to give you a voucher to give the streamer, and also you're going to send all your viewers over there. So we're going to people with 2 viewers. We send everyone over, so they go up to 1,000 viewers instantly, and they get a voucher as well.
Yeah,
and literally, I go into one, and she's like, "Oh, thanks, Minimeter," like that, and then the friend even goes like, "Wait, Simon, like is in Minimeter Simon from the Simon?" She's like, "Oh my god, that's actually Simon! Oh my god, Simon Minimeter, I love you." And I was like, "What do you mean? You guys said my name."
Yeah, either you're a fan or you're not.
And I think genuinely out of, I'd say I think I went to about 14.
Yeah,
I think 3 of them said it right.
Oh my goodness me!
I don't know why. Why is it that hard to say?
Mini Minter. I think it's because Minter is not really a known word,
I mean, neither's Randolph.
No, but Randolph's a name, People have heard
Minter
Randolph before.
is my name.
I know it's your name, but it's not obvious it's a name. Like, and if you're streaming and you look over, you notice that you see some weird names. If you scroll over, Mini. To be fair, if I read you out and I didn't know who you were, I would just probably say Mini, because I'm always scared to read out the second half of names in case it's going to catch me out. I'm like, oh, yo, shout out M for the donation. Thank you.
Big up M.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know why I just threw that in there, but yeah, we're back. We're back with the What's Good podcast. Trying to keep this weekly. Obviously, nothing is happening.
Nothing
at the moment.
Nothing.
But
more stuff's happening in the first week, at least. I feel like people are now starting to be a little bit more comfortable in their living arrangements and starting to put more content out, giving us a bit more news, a bit more juicy gossip.
Yeah, for sure. But
although, to be fair, like in today's podcast, I don't think there's much gossip really we're talking about.
No, there's not. No. There's really not.
I know Keem and H3 have been fighting, but I'm not really sure what that's all about. I'm all about positivity these days, Simon.
So am I. My streams have become positivity. Exactly. That's all they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we'll do a slight catch up purely, but we're going to focus more on running.
Yeah, so obviously you guys know we have this. We have these 5 things we've been trying to do during quarantine. The Warzone one for me, I know for you're racking up the wins right now. But the Warzone wins for me aren't rising, but I haven't been playing much. To be fair, since we last spoke, I've barely played any games at all. Walks are now. I'm smashing the walks out. Like we said, I'm running now as well, so that's even a bonus. I feel like I said I was going to do 4 walks per week. I think even doing like 1 5K counts for all 4 walks, right?
I'd say like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still doing the 4 walks as well. I'm just saying, like, in terms of what I wanted to do, in terms of getting out more, definitely like accomplishing that goal.
Yeah, I mean, you've now got an actual plan as well, don't you?
Yeah. Ethan set me up a plan. So for those, like, I guess if we haven't spoken about this before, we're all trying to like run a little bit more. I think Ethan's like doing this thing on Sunday, like a running club type thing where everyone gets out and goes and does a 5K. So I started that last week. I mean, JJ then also did he nominated us, right? He nominated.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do it. He called me on a bad day.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, so he nominated some people. So I did that. Like Ethan kind of like suggested we run, and also JJ did. So I was like, okay, I have to run at this point. So I did it, and felt great. And I was like, you know what, might as well keep this up. Now I've got an app on my phone that Ethan sent me, which is like Couch to 5K. So just like a lady in your ear, she makes you run for a minute and you walk for a minute and a half. And then I think every time you do it, it goes up and up until you can do like a 5K without stopping. And apparently the app said that I can do a 5K. Well, I should be able to do a 5K without stopping in July.
You can do it before that.
In June, the 6th month of the year, which is June, right?
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah. So hopefully, I mean, 5Ks are hard, man. It's just really hard. I didn't.
So this is why I don't really like running apps personally. Yeah. I do like them. Like I actually find them really helpful. But when I start comparing them to other people, that's when I hate it. Because, like, for example, right now, like Ethan is obviously very fit. And JJ, I know everyone's going to be like, oh, he's 100 kg. He's actually very fit.
Yeah, he is.
So then I look at their times and I'm like, okay, I need to try and get down to that time. So 5K, like, the aim for everyone is like, oh, I want to do a 5K under 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't really want to. Like, I would rather do a 5K in 25 minutes and do that constantly and find it easier and easier. Like, I want to do it where I can do, so I do like a 5K. Like, I've done it in 23 something.
Okay.
And I'm like, I want to do it in 25 minutes and then go, do it 2 days later and then do it 2 days later and then start doing it every day.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, okay, now I can do a 25-minute 5K and I'm not even like tired afterwards. Then I might go, I'm gonna try and do 24 and then do 24 for like a couple weeks.
Yeah, but I feel like you trying to like beat your own goal, not necessarily other people's goals, but you trying to like get to a certain time or maybe set yourself a goal of getting like 24, 23. I think that drive there actually is what gets you out and makes you run. Like, because when I was doing my 5K, I was trying to, my first one was 48 minutes, and then the next one was 41 or 42. And the whole time when I was doing it, I was just looking at my pace. I was like, my pace last time was over 9 minutes. I was like, if I can get that under 9 minutes per kilometer, that's sick. So don't you feel that if you do have that goal of just trying to do 5K every day, you might not have something to drive you to do that? Potentially,
but it's also hindering me from doing it. Because right now I'm like, I don't really want to go on a run because I don't feel amazing. And I don't think I'm going to beat my time.
Okay, yeah. So I guess it's like a yin and yang in it, like a gift and a curse. Like you have to kind of like find what suits you really then, and try and find.
Yeah, like if I go on a run now and I do worse, I'm going to be like, oh my god, did I get lucky that day? What's going on?
Yeah,
I'd rather just like find a route that is 5K and just like and make it exactly 5K, and then just do that, not even time it, and do that as often as I can, and then just go, wow, I did that today, and that felt really easy. Yeah,
for sure. Like, I guess my end goal would be then to like do a 5K without stopping. So yours is the same thing, really, in it, but just consistently doing that. What things motivate you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
in terms of running, I assume.
In running, but I think everything. I think it all matches, right? I think like, for example, like me, I'm a person where if someone is very, say if someone's encouraging me in a positive way, like saying, oh, that was great, that was amazing, I'm like, oh, I'll do it again then. I'll do it again. Where if someone's like, oh, you can't, like,
I think I'm like that. I think that's the same for me. Yeah,
some people like to do tough love, don't they? Some people like to kind of like
JJ. Yeah. JJ is a full on like, if you tell him he can't do something, that just makes him do it.
Yeah, which is me. I'm the opposite. Like if someone says to me, oh, you'll never be able to do that. Wait, no.
That's the thing. Sometimes you do want to. Yeah, you do want to prove them wrong, and that does motivate you. But most of the time,
oh, you're really fat, then that won't motivate me to lose weight. It'll just make I'll just think in my head, oh, I'm already fat. Then what's the point then? You know what I'm saying? Where if someone said to me, oh, you look really great today, have you lost weight? I'm like, oh, I'll do that again tomorrow then. You know what I'm saying? And show them that way. However, what I just said a minute ago, when if someone tells me I can't do something, if someone says you can't run 5K without stopping, that will motivate me. But if someone says you're fat, then like, nah, it doesn't motivate me. Makes me feel worse.
I don't know what motivates me then.
Yeah, because if you're saying other people's records don't motivate you, but also your own time doesn't motivate you, you know what will?
Well, it's a weird thing because it's like, so me and Josh are very similar in terms of like the times we've been running.
Yeah,
like he did his first run and it was like 27 or 26 or something.
Yeah.
Then I did one, it was like 25, and then he's done one, it was 24, and now I've done one, it was like 23 something, and then he's done another and it's like 23 and something lower.
Yeah.
Like that. So I'm there like, it does motivate me a bit, but then I'm kind of there like, oh, I don't want to do it unless I'm going to really like force it and not feel good about myself. Like I feel horrible after those runs where you...
Okay, yeah, true. But then don't you think if you keep doing it, will you improve?
Yeah, but I don't really want to... Like I have no want to be able to say like, oh, I did a under 20 minute 5K.
Yeah, then I guess
that doesn't motivate me in any way. The motivation for me is the ability to do a 5K at whatever pace and not be tired. Because realistically, I don't know actually. I don't know the science behind it, but I swear if you do like 5Ks, if you could do a 5K in like 15 minutes, for example,
yeah,
yes, you would get fitter, but would you then be able to run for like 45 minutes easier? Like, yes, easier. I know this is probably dumb to some people who are sat there like, obviously, you idiot.
Yeah.
But is it not better to just run for a longer time? Like, I want to be able to run for a longer time, not faster.
Okay, maybe your goal is then to just do like 10Ks.
Yeah, But then I don't really care about how fast I do a 10K either.
Yeah.
Like realistically,
know,
I should just go out for a run tomorrow and just do 5K, or like I should just run until I get a bit tired.
Maybe do that. Yeah, just run as far as you can until you can't anymore.
Yeah, but I need to figure a route out because I'm one of those people where if I run, say like I ran in a big loop and ran past the house,
yeah,
I would then go, okay, I'll stop now. I wouldn't go, I'll do another loop.
Yeah, I think that I was running on mine, and I got to a point where obviously I know I'm doing 5K though. So once I got to 2.5, I turned back, and I knew that as long as surely I'll end up where I started if it's the same way. But if you're doing what we're saying you should do, then yeah, you could get in a situation where you run so far and then be like 3 hours away walk from home.
I run 5K and then go, oh, I just hit 5K and I haven't turned around.
Yeah. No.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean, I did a run the other day and it was literally like, it was actually only a 4K run, but it was like 4.4 or something like that. And I realized I got like 200 meters from the house and I was like, oh no. If I do this 200 meters, I'm going to end at like 4.6. At that point, what's the point? I may as well just add on this extra bit.
Yeah.
So I just turned down this random road and just ran in like a little loop. And there was like 50 policemen. And I was like, I feel guilty because I'm like...
It's very suspicious.
Yeah, I'm like, I've left the house. This is the first time I've left the house in like 2 weeks. And I'm doing my daily exercise apparently. Like, I feel guilty. But there was about 20 people in this little park that I did the run around. And they were just chilling, and there's 50 policemen just standing there.
Oh, right.
So I'm running, feeling guilty, and I'm like, why? I don't know. I just didn't go near anyone.
Yeah. It is crazy though, because like on my runs, like it's gonna sound odd. I feel like there are more people around.
I know what you mean. There's more people
in recreational areas like parks.
Yeah. I was gonna say because like the streets aren't.
Yeah.
The
actual like hustle and bustle of like the city is not about anymore. But like on the like on the walkways, on the parks, it's with bare people. But I obviously keep your distance. Everyone like runs. I was in my lift in the building the other day, and I was going down to the bottom floor. Someone like intercepted it on like the 3rd floor, and then they were like, "Oh, I'll get the next one." So it's kind of crazy. That's the reality now, isn't it?
That is weird.
In my head, I was thinking, I was like, "Oh, I really hope this person doesn't get in. 'Cause it's going to be really awkward because we're in a lift now." But they obviously thought the same way and thought, I'll get the next one. So that was nice. Whoever that was, if you're listening, shout out. But no, so just going back a little bit. Yeah, so then Ethan, after I've been doing the runs, Ethan's like, oh, that's, good job. And then he gave me I just gave him all my weight, my height, my age, all that. And he just gave me some calories to actually track and put me on some sort of plan. So now I've got to report back to him every week with my weight and I have to track my calories. So, yeah.
I rate that from both of you.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice having someone...
You stick to it and Ethan like coaches you. I like that.
Yeah. I actually do like the way Ethan... Because obviously he's someone who's been through it, right? He obviously was like big and then now lost the weight. So
yeah, he's
kind of been there. So I guess... Whereas, to be fair, JJ's been really nice actually to me, but not to others. So
it's one of them ones where it's like... Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Wait, we can talk about this actually because they both posted on their stories. Yeah, so JJ offered Lux 10K if he ran a sub 25K.
No, 22, 29 I think it is.
Oh, if he beat JJ's best.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, Calix did a 5K, and I think he got... What time did he get?
36.
His first one?
Yeah, I believe.
Okay, so he got like a 36 time, and everyone was kind of there like, okay, Lux has never seemed like massively unfit. Like he did fitness feb and didn't lose.
Yeah.
So you'd sit there and think, okay, he should be able to run a 5K and not stop, maybe. Even if it's slow. And then, he did that, and everyone was kind of there like, oh, okay. And then JJ just kind of launched at him like, lol, you're slow, like what the hell?
No, I think everyone was kind of supportive. Everyone was like, oh, good job for going out and getting a run.
Yeah, but everyone was kind of like, you could tell everyone was a little bit surprised that he couldn't do it, but everyone was
not
like,
me, because I'm like, yo, that's 10 minutes faster than mine.
Damn,
but
that's fast.
Yeah, and then JJ came through, he was like, he just put a voice note laughing, like...
Yeah, I think it was the next one that everyone was more proud of Cal as well, because the Cal went for a second one, didn't he, and took off like 5 minutes of his time.
Yeah, for sure.
And everyone was like, "Oh, damn, okay, this is good." And then JJ's like, "Yeah, if you can get down to 22 29, I think, because that was what JJ's time for a 5K was at that point.
Mm-hmm.
He'll give him £10,000.
Yeah.
But he said it has to be by the end of May.
Yeah, everyone was fuming. Everyone was like, wait, why is no one else getting this?
Yeah.
But then again, what my point was in all this is like, I guess going back to what motivates me, if JJ was like that to me, I would stop. Whereas looks might need that to keep going.
Yeah.
Different people need different levels of motivation, I think.
But I see what you mean. It was weird because you did it. You posted your time.
Yeah, like 40 minutes.
Straight away was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Whereas he posted his time. I think it's because you've never shown any form of like a kind of peak.
No. The way JJ said it, JJ said he put in the chat, he's like, nah, you don't count because you're fat.
Didn't he say like, I thought you'd be fat forever or something like that?
Yeah. He was like, yeah, I thought you'd be fat forever. But
JJ has a way with words.
Yeah, I actually lost a lot of weight. Like when we went to Vegas the first time, I was 230 pounds then after losing like a lot of weight, like 30 pounds. And now I'm back up to 260. So like I put 30 pounds back on. And that's why I always laugh when people are on the podcast are like, yo, Randolph's lost weight. I'm like, bro, I haven't. It's not true. But no, I think, and then like I said to you in a recent podcast, I actually started eating really well and started losing a lot, well, what I did the first time to lose weight, I was doing it again and it was going really well. And then kind of just couldn't get any food anymore and kind of went like, oh, what's the point now? I started eating a little bit worse. But that's why I think I want to run now as well. I'm like, I'm stuck in this box. I'm streaming every day. I'm filming every day. I'm like, I want to make at least something out of this time, inside. And I think weirdly enough, that's probably, obviously I'm not saying the coronavirus or anything is a good thing at all, but I'm saying there are certain things that we can look at about our life and then improve them after we've been locked inside. You know what I'm saying? I would never go for runs if normality was, if we were living a normal life, but because I have been forced to go outside and I'm like, I have to do something, I'm now turning to it. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, no, I fully get you. Because it's like, we'll talk about this next week, but we're making TikToks at the moment on the Sidemen TikTok.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where because we're all making them, I'm now doing them and I wouldn't have done it before. And I know it's different because it's like, okay, that's the Sidemen, whereas this is quarantine. But it's just, it's the same as streaming, like me putting way more hours into streaming. I wouldn't have done it if we weren't in quarantine, but I know it's not bettering myself in terms of like that. Yeah.
It's just improve. It's like, let's take a bad situation and not make it even worse, So how can we get the best out of this current situation? So going for runs is one way that you can actually keep your head straight mentally, but also someone like me, it's a good way to improve your fitness and actually try and lose some weight. And also the reason I want to go on runs as well is because before, when I would lose weight, I would like really restrict my diet, and I don't want to eat like I want to eat just normal food right now because it's the one thing in quarantine that can actually keep you sane. So I'm like, okay, let me run as well then to like supplement that.
Normal food as in?
So normally when I lose weight, I don't eat any carbs. So the keto diet.
Yeah.
So I don't do it to extreme that people do. Like some people do they'll do like 10, 20 grams of carb per day and nothing else. I won't do that, but I'll just like every meal that I have, I won't have like, I'll just take the bread out, if I can. So I'll try to have no bread. And then that does work really well for me. Does really well, but I'm like, at this point, I want to eat a sandwich. So I'll go on a run, So I'm doing like 5K every week, and then I'm doing like maybe every other day I'll do like a 3K or whatever the app says. I'll just do.
See, that's the other thing about, for me, like the runs.
Yeah.
They're just, when I run, I don't want to eat near the run.
Yeah, I get you.
I already have like a bad diet in terms of like I do forget to eat sometimes.
Yeah.
So when I run, I don't want to eat around it, and it's just, it becomes, it's a mess. Like the last run I did, the day before the run, I had a sandwich.
The whole day?
That was genuinely, I had that and 4 sweets, like tiny sweets. And then the day of the run, I woke up, like went to the toilet, got changed, chilled for like 20 minutes and had a water.
Yeah.
And then went on the run. So I didn't eat anything for about 24 hours.
Right.
Which obviously isn't.
It's not great. Yeah, you should definitely. Yeah, but I get that though. I'm the same. I wake up because we wake up. We both wake up late as well. It's like wake up straight away and go for a run. It's like, do I eat? And then it's like, what do I eat? Do I eat like breakfast? Do I eat lunch?
Yeah. So I don't know. That's another reason why I'm kind of like hesitant to run.
Yeah. I guess maybe just keep going, and then you'll find these patterns out, you know. And then one week in, you'll be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't eat, or maybe I should eat, and just go based on that.
That's what I'm kind of hoping.
Yeah, and it's good that because everyone in the group is running as well. It's kind of like you got to do it, right?
Yeah, I do feel like when because everyone's they're saying like, oh, I did this run, and I'm like, oh, I haven't done a run in a while. Yeah. And then Ethan makes little events as well where he's like, oh, everyone's got to go on a run this Sunday at 2 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, if I don't do it, everyone's going to be like, oh, I thought, well, aren't you running, aren't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, it is good.
No, yeah, for sure. It's just good to get out.
Definitely good.